Welcome to the Honolulu Cheese Podcast, the pretty much #1 NFC North podcast. I'm your host, Matt. Joining me as always, my co-hosts, Moran and Ryan. And fellas, Taylor Swift is officially off the market. We have shot our shot and we have missed. Congrats to the future Mr. and Mrs. Kelsey. How are we feeling about the engagement?
I hear it was a tough call to turn you down, Matt. It was between you and Travis Kelsey, bro.
Yeah, I know. It's, coming in second place to old Trav, never the worst. I saw a picture on Twitter today of Travis and Jason when they were just looking like just fucking losers in their Cincinnati gear, and it was like, here you will find the sexiest man of the year and the husband of the biggest pop star on the planet. I was like, man, good for the Kelsey boys, dude. Just slaying it.
Legit.
A lot of NFL stars had glow-ups like that, though. Like Matt Stafford, when he got drafted, was like a chubby guy, and now he's like all Hollywood with his veneers and stuff.
He's hot. He's a hot guy.
He got hot in L.A., so it just happens over
hot
time,
dude.
Man. Money makes you good looking. Who knew?
Speaking of money, Ryan, we've got
segue.
some contract extensions to report in what we all knew was going to happen. The Commanders caved, and they paid Terry McLaurin because they need Terry McLaurin. I saw the deal was reported as, you always know there's some funny stuff, 3 years up to $96 million. So I don't know what the actual numbers are. I'm sure they just tacked on some guaranteed money for a couple years, but we figured that was going to happen. Terry gets paid. Same goes for our boy Trey Hendrickson. He got a nice pay bump. I think he's still under contract just for this year, but they just threw him some money so he would show up. Are you guys stunned?
I think both of those guys' agents are geniuses. It's the perfect strat. Like, they need you more than you need them. The Commanders cannot start the season after the season they just had with Jaden Daniels entering his second year without Terry McLaurin. And to hell with his age, to hell with he's not deserving of that money, he's not like Jamar Chase, blah, blah, blah. Like, it was the perfect opportunity for him to seize, and he took it.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'll agree with you on the Terry McLaurin thing, but I think Trey Hendrickson's agent is kind of not the guy.
He's kind of woo?
I kind of because he only got him a 1-year deal, and we talked about Trey's age before. I don't think getting him a prove-it deal pretty much makes sense. Why didn't they franchise him?
I kind of feel like Trey Hendrickson, really doesn't want to be in Cincinnati past this year. Regardless of money, I kind of feel like it's possible he was just like, dude, just promise not to franchise me. Give me a little bit of money. I'm out of here after this year. And, that's a dangerous game to play when you're a 30-year-old edge rusher. Trey Hendrickson could very well crash back down to earth this year and hurt his earning power, going into next offseason. But I just think he's, done this with them for 3 years in a row. I think he's all set.
We were making fun of for Cincy how they handled it, but they actually won in this. Because if Trey Hendrickson falls off, they're like, see, this is why we didn't give him an extension, and now we're right, and now he doesn't need an extension. Bye-bye.
Honestly, you're not wrong about that. And Myles Garrett on the other side did the exact opposite. He kind of
played it perfect.
Yeah, he took the money. It's behind door two. The money's there, but you're stuck in Cleveland forever now, and you're screwed. So maybe Hendrickson saw that, and he was like, I see the writing on the wall. My coach got fired this year. I'm not about it. Let me get out of here while the getting's good.
I think it's just crazy at that age. And Matt mentioning the drop-off, it's very likely. And especially when you're on a shit defense like that, it's very easy to get lost in the shitness or whatever word you want to use. So we'll see what happens.
Are you down with the shitness?
So we'll see.
All right. So there's one big domino left to fall. Ryan, I'm going to ask you first. Does Micah Parsons end up the next guy paid by his current team? Or is he headed out of town, perhaps somewhere north of where he is now.
Moran is itching to bring this up for Green Bay, let me tell you. He's going to get paid by Dallas. He's not going anywhere. I think all this trade talk, Green Bay's a player, this news just dropped like an hour before we hit record, so that's kind of lovely. I just don't, it's too big. Like, I don't think any other team is capable of giving up what they need to give up, plus the contract extension. Like, it's pie in the sky, man. It's too much.
It would be pricey for sure. Moran, are you on Ryan's side, or do you think maybe Micah Parsons is looking at homes in the northern Wisconsin area, hypothetically?
So where there's smoke, there's fire. I hate using that terminology, but and let me back up for a little. I don't want you guys to think I'm being rude and like looking at text messages. I'm trying to get the scoop here. Whenever my phone lights up, I think something's happening, so I will be looking at my phone throughout. But I don't know, man. There's a lot
Moran Abelschefter, they're calling him.
Exactly. There's a lot of people that are reporting interests that are usually pretty good with Packers news. I think it's. I don't know. I'm just.
You think? Let's be honest.
He's so excited he can't even speak, Matt. Listen,
No,
to
like,
him.
okay. Go ahead, Matt.
I was going to say, Moran, last week when we were on the pod, we asked you about this, and you were pretty certain. I won't say certain, but you were pretty sure Micah Parsons to the Packers was a pipe dream and not going to happen. Would it be fair to say that you're like, that still seems unlikely, but maybe it's a possibility?
Oh yeah, there's definitely maybe has crossed into my brain, 100%.
Okay, that's fun.
And last week, yeah, I like. If you would have told me like, hey, you have to say that Michael Parsons is coming to the Packers, or you have to slap your mom, I was probably going to slap my mom. But like,
better not.
No, but like literally, it's picked up a lot, and with. You guys remember when we were talking about Ed Policy, the Packers' new CEO, and we talked about how guys like to make splashes and make, like, any job you go to when someone gets promoted, it's always like, hey, see those coffee cups that you used to have to double stack so your hands don't burn? We got better cups now. Like, there's always something that happens, you know? So,
Wow.
That's a wild example.
It was. So, Matt, let me tell you something. I know my brother pretty well. My brother right now has an excitement level of about 85%. He's showing us about, he's showing us about 25% of that because he doesn't want to, like, come on strong or perhaps even jinx the fact that it could happen.
Oh, I
Micah
truly
Parsons
believe
to
if I
Green
talk
Bay.
about it too much, I'm going to reverse what's happening.
Oh,
So-
see, did I tell you? Like, this is how he is, like, when the Packers are in a big game and they're, like, close to winning and he's, like, excited, but he's trying to contain himself. Like, be excited. You know, we had the same thing with Myles Garrett when
Bro.
he was available, and we heard rumors, blah, blah, blah. I just don't think it's going to happen.
I'm a sicko when it comes to this team. I think we all know that.
It's one word
If
for
I
it.
wear a shirt in week 2 and we lose, that shirt probably will never be put on again for the rest of the year. So, like, yes, I believe in my jinx, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, your
All right,
big
just to
time
put a
jinx is buying Packers jerseys. We don't want to go down that list of jerseys that you have, and same for me. Honestly, the Lions jerseys I own are terrible.
I don't have a bad
remember
rep.
I remember a Kevin King jersey when I worked at the old Rocket. With
Eddie
Moran.
Lacy.
Yep.
Did you have AJ Dillon
Eddie Lacy was kind of a baller.
for a year?
AJ Dillon I did not have. AJ Hawk I did. He won a Super Bowl.
That's fair. AJ Hawk was good.
All right,
Not loved
Moran,
enough
to put
by
a
the
bow
fan base.
to put a bow on last week. You're doing this deal. The Cowboys want
Matt,
one
stop
first.
asking me.
They
No.
want one first. They want 1/3, and they want Edgerrin Cooper.
That has not changed. I will not waver.
Okay, I respect that from you. All right,
So
boys.
silly.
The season kicks off 9 days from today. Oh my God, it was just absolutely reeked like football outside for the last 2 days. I couldn't even handle it. It was too much. So I wanted to get into a little NFC North preview. Run through each team. I got a few questions lined up for each team. I just want to know, I kind of want to get a temperature check. See how everyone's feeling. You know, we did our off-season in review earlier. We had friend of the show, Andy Herman, was on to talk about the Packers. Jeremy Reisman came on to talk about the Lions. Kevin Powell, our Bears guy, was on to talk about that. Moran?
Sorry. So one more thing. Micah Parsons' picture was posted, and Jaden Reed posted Jack Nicholson under him saying...
So Jaden Reed thinks the Packers should trade for Micah Parsons. Breaking news.
I think he knows something.
For the people on audio, the GIF he's talking about was Jack Nicholson nodding his head dangerously in that Adam Sandler movie.
Ryan, you're a GIF guy? It's not peanut butter.
That's how it's pronounced. It's GIF.
No, it is GIF. Me and Ryan bet on this, and he literally pulled it up and would not shut up about it.
It's one of those things that everyone pronounces wrong, and you're just the next in a line of failure, man.
Fair enough. I'm shook. All right, so NFC North. We got 4 teams. I want to run through them. We are going to start with the division champion, Detroit Lions. Ryan, my question for you is, what are you the most excited about for the 2025 Lions?
The Super Bowl, if I'm being honest.
All right.
I think, by the way, when you introduced us, you meant to say repeat NFC North champion. 2-time consecutive.
Ryan, the past is for cowards and losers.
I mean, there's just so many other words you could have used there. That's all.
The season kicks off in 9 days, and that division championship is over. We're past it.
By the way, it's so funny.
We're on to Cincinnati.
And I just real quick, I want to give him a shout out. My boss, Tom from work, avid listener of the show, one of the best guys I know. We have some Packers fans who work with us, unfortunately.
Ryan's trying to put in some PTO right now. Go ahead, Ryan.
No. I let my work speak for itself, all right? We have just Packers fans that he's been giving them shit for like the past 3 weeks about our division titles, and they're just going back and forth. So I just wanted to give him a shout out. But anyway, about the biggest thing to look forward to this year. I mean, I think it really is at the point where it's Super Bowl or bust. I don't care about the new coordinators. I don't care about the injuries. Like, we have to get back to where we were 2 years ago. We should have been there. The pain is still there from that day. It can't just be a second round exit, even if you win the division and get a bye. Like, the expectation's there. It's Super Bowl. I'm not changing it. Even though, by the way, sorry, just one more thing. We're the most bet on team right now in Vegas to, what was it? Miss the playoffs? Like, have your chip on your shoulder. There you go. Vegas did it for you. The fans did it for you. Like, get your mojo back and get to where you were before. Like, that's all I have to say about that.
To quote friend of the show, Dennis Price, if Vegas knew what they were talking about, they would just build a bunch of hotels in the middle of the desert. So they probably don't know what's going on. My next question, Ryan, was going to be, what does a successful season look like? But you've already answered that. So the Lions, in order for 2025 to be considered a successful season, have to go to the Super Bowl. Ryan, out of curiosity, what is keeping you up at night? What's your biggest concern about the 2025 Lions?
The easy answer is our D-line. Like, we still don't have enough help opposite of Hutch. We talked about it quite a bit. Our offensive line depth makes me nervous, but somehow I feel better that we let Dan Skipper go. That hurts the heart of every Lions fan. But, I mean, dude, he's a very serviceable backup lineman. He has been for years. And to let a guy like that walk, like, kind of weirdly makes me feel confident in our coaching staff and the guys we have now. Like, that means that they're obviously better and better to have on your team, right? So I'll miss Dan Skipper a lot, man, but I'm feeling okay about O-line, honestly. It just, if we can stay healthy, man.
You'll miss your backup tackle a lot?
100%. Dude, when you have
Why?
Hang on. When you have the injuries that we've had, you cherish your backups. Like, they're big deals.
I think he reported eligible to the waiver wire.
Very good.
Oh, touch them all.
Another wound that won't go away. Fuck the Dallas Cowboys and the refs.
Nailed it.
Justin S. on the live stream, how long is the Lions' window? And this is actually a really good follow-up question to our conversation. I would honestly say 3 more very good years of having a Super Bowl window. I think that's very safe. I think Goff has a few good years left in him. That's the biggest thing. And I think we have a good enough young core to survive the next few years with our coaching staff.
I'm going to give a take, and I want Moran to give his opinion first, and then I want to go to you, Ryan. Moran, if I were to say to you, it's my opinion that we have seen the best version of the Detroit Lions in this iteration already. That doesn't mean that they can't have more success. That doesn't mean that they couldn't go further in the playoffs. But the version of this team that we will see moving forward is not as good as the one that we've seen the 2 years prior. What would your response be to that, Miro?
1,000% correct. Last year they had everything lined up for them. They should have went further, and they didn't. That's why, Justin Baker, to answer your question, that window has become a tinted window because they're not going to see it.
Ryan is hot, folks. Ryan, what do you think? I don't think that that's like an unreasonable or a hater take. Guys have gotten more expensive. We've had to, let some people walk. I mean, for the love of God, we had to cut Dan Skipper. People are crying in the streets, it sounds like. Mm-hmm. So if I were to say to you, we possibly have seen the most talented, best iteration of this version of the Lions, what would your response be?
I don't think that's correct. I think our roster today is better than our roster in 2023 when we lost to the Niners in the playoffs. I really do.
What about last year?
Yeah, what about last year?
What about last year with 19 injuries on defense? Like, we didn't have our roster last year. And that matters.
That's not what we're asking you. The roster last year, is it better than the roster that you have coming out next week?
Were they healthy or were they not?
I'm asking you, the roster that you have this week, it's healthy, no injuries. Both rosters put side by side, no injuries. Is this year's roster better than last year's? And you're a goddamn liar if you say it is, because it's not.
Let me think about that question for a second.
No, if you thought
no.
You already gave your answer. If you're thinking about it and it's not a for sure hellfire yes, we already know the answer.
No, but that's but hang on a minute. We were good enough to go to the Super Bowl last year. We won 15 games.
Correct.
We were not healthy. It cost us in the playoffs and we got torched, okay? But no one's hiding from that. If we stay healthy, I fully expect this team to make the Super Bowl. I don't think that's a crazy statement. I don't think it's some hot take. We've won the division 2 years in a row. We've had the playoff experience that we need. We're right there. Our quarterback is still playing very well. Our offensive line got worse for sure. Like, I'm not going to beat around the bush on that. Ragnow's gone. But, we're still damn good enough to make the Super Bowl.
The reason you didn't make the Super Bowl last year was because of your quarterback.
That's not
that
true.
Same quarterback.
That's just a not true fact. Did he play well against Washington? No. Did we also get steamrolled by Jaden Daniels because we had no one on defense? Yes. It's hard to play well when you have to throw your way out of getting scored on every drive. It's not going to happen.
It's hard to play defense when you think your quarterback's not going to get you past the 50.
That's not what happened. And that's not what happened. That's just disingenuous to say that we lost to the Commanders all because of Jared Goff. That's just not a true fact. We had turnovers, yes. He threw picks, yes.
Matt, what do you think about that?
I don't think Jared Goff played well against the Commanders.
He didn't.
I don't think that had he played well, I still think the Commanders might have got him. I mean, they couldn't do anything to stop Jaden Daniels. I think their defensive shortcomings were slightly more to blame than Jared Goff, who may or may not have been concussed.
Oh, 1,000,000%. The first play of the game, Amik Robertson goes down, and that's another corner gone on defense. We were just so battered that at some point the teams you're playing are good enough to actually take advantage of it. Not like the Vikings in week 18 or whatever.
Let me just ask a follow-up. The defense that you're putting out week 1 is Super Bowl caliber?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Totally. Dude, hang on. We have the best safety duo in the league. Okay? We've upgraded at cornerback for sure. If Terry Arnold takes that next step, watch out. We have a really, really good linebacking core with Derek Barnes. Anzalone is a baller. Jack Campbell is coming along and making that his whole defense. Let me just go through the whole thing. We have Aleem McNeil when healthy, a defensive tackle, borderline top 5 defensive tackle in the game when he's healthy. We have Hutch, one of the most disruptive defensive ends in the league, who can pile up sacks like no other. Like, yeah, of course it's Super Bowl caliber. Worst defenses have won the Super Bowl.
That's fair.
Big time. And just a shout out to Justin. Thanks for commenting on the live stream, man. He said it perfectly right here. Problem with this talk is as long as you get to the playoffs and are on a heater, anything can happen. The Chiefs are infallible. Anyone can win it. And that's absolutely true. Are we Super Bowl caliber? Yeah.
Justin, the Chiefs have someone that covers all deficiency. His name is Patrick Mahomes.
Literally not the reason.
He's the 4th best quarterback in the AFC.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. Right now he is.
Yeah.
100%.
Well, I just don't see how Lions fans can think they have a defense that can win a Super Bowl when they have a guy starting opposite Hutch that has played 3 games in 3 years and that has been injured his entire career.
And that's a fair
one. Marcus Davenport stuff is...
Is Marcus Davenport the reason we're not going to make it to the Super Bowl
if he's your starter, well, he's not going to be your starter 16 games. We've already talked about that. But if you rely on him to start more than 6 games, there's an issue.
Okay, so do you remember who the Lions' opposite defensive tackle of Hutch was in 2023 when we lost to San Fran?
Who?
No.
John Kaminsky.
Oh, my God.
So, shout out to John Kaminsky, former Indiana Hoosier.
Shout out to him. That was almost good enough to make it, was it not? Like, we were right there. We should have made it. So when you point out Marcus Davenport instead, who's more talented than Kaminsky is, sorry to Kaminsky.
We'll move on from this conversation, but I want you to understand that you guys made it as far as you did in 2003 because nothing was expected of you. We've seen what happened when you are the hunted.
It's just, bro, all that like Disney shit means nothing to me. Like,
no, it
are
doesn't.
you good enough to win or are you not?
Yeah, they did go 15-2. So
right. I'm just
Ryan,
excited that we're healthy. That's all. We can move on.
Ryan, before we move on, who is the player most vital to the success of the 2025 Lions? You could not say Jared Goff.
Damn it! I was going to say Jared Goff.
I know.
I'm gonna go off here a little bit, because Hutch is the easy answer, and I just hate giving the easy answer because we know he's gonna be good. For me, it's Brian Branch, and I was gonna say Gibbs, but he's a running back after all, and God help you if you say running backs are valuable in any way. I think Brian Branch is like the next great safety in our league. Like him and Kyle Hamilton are gonna run the show for a bit. And all due respect to Kirby Joseph, I hold Brian Branch a tier above. He to me, from the first game he played, I think it was against the Chiefs that one year, you could just see it. Follow-up answer would just be Jack Campbell, because like I said, we're counting on him to kind of take that defense from Anzalone and make it his and really take that jump. So he's like an X-Factor-ish player as well. But I pick Brian Branch.
All right. I like it. All right, next let's move on to the second place finisher from last year, the Minnesota Vikings. Now, obviously, we don't have a Vikings fan on the pod, so I felt like we could kind of just divvy these up and go around. First question, what are Vikings fans probably most excited for in 2025? I'll take this one. I just can't fathom it's anything outside of what does J.J. McCarthy look like? You have a roster that won 14 or 15 games last year. You have a Super Bowl caliber roster
14.
That you added to in the trenches, offensive line, defensive line, and you have a quarterback that nobody's ever seen before. I literally cannot remember for the life of me in my football fandom a roster this talented with a QB this unproven, unknown, whatever the word is. We literally have no idea if J.J. McCarthy is good. He could be amazing. He could just be ass. And the rest of the roster is ready to win right now. So I can't see how it wouldn't be that. Moran, what would you say, and you could just piggyback off this by all means, if you were a Vikings fan, what's keeping you up at night? What's scaring you about the 2025 season?
I won't piggyback. The Vikings have literally lost their entire secondary, besides Harrison Barnes.
Oh, it's bad. Harrison Smith.
Or Harrison, I'm sorry. Wow.
Shout out Harrison Barnes. Though. Baller.
Jesus Christ. I don't know where that came from.
He could probably play some safety. He
is a
big,
baller,
dude.
too. He had his time.
I mean, based on the corners they have, he can play corner. But they literally don't have... if you want to, while I'm talking, pull up their depth chart, their corners are bad.
I think maybe they re-signed Byron Murphy, who I kind of liked, but he's like their only warm body. Brian Flores is going to have to do some
only
fancy
warm
shit out
body.
there.
So I have Isaiah Rodgers and Byron Murphy.
I don't know who that is. Isaiah Rodgers, Aaron's brother.
And let's not forget Lions legend Jeff Okudah.
So Jeff Okudah's been balling in training camp, they're saying. So
I think he was at first, but I think he started to get exposed as the weeks went on.
But yeah, to
does
answer...
Jeff Okudah still get hurt every year, probably?
Yeah.
That's
he went
Marcus
to Atlanta
Davenport.
and did the same thing, unfortunately.
All right. And then, Ryan, if you were a Vikings fan, what does a successful season look like for the Vikings in 2025?
So for me, because you have J.J. McCarthy, even though you have a pretty good roster around him, the goal can't be Super Bowl his first year. I think that's just like,
Yeah.
I think Big Ben was the only one to do that. Like, just step in with a good rookie QB with a great roster and just take him.
Like year 2, Big Ben.
Was it?
I
Okay.
believe.
Yeah,
Which
so,
I guess technically this would be year 2 JJ.
you're right.
So
you're right.
there's some parallels. Yeah.
I think a successful season has to be. It really is all about JJ, man. Like, can he prove himself to be a serviceable quarterback that you can win with? Like, does he have to come in and light the world on fire? Absolutely not. I think Vikings fans would be crazy to expect that. But he's got everything he needs around him. Literally everything on offense he can have is going his way. So, yeah, it has to be him.
If he's good, we're screwed.
100%.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, this
and
is
what's
why
weird
back...
about...
Go ahead, man.
Oh, go ahead. I was just going to say what's weird about JJ is like if I were a Vikings fan, in my head, like, what JJ McCarthy looks like this year is more important than how many games we win.
Yep.
Like, I'd rather have JJ McCarthy look like a dude and win 9 games than have him be inconsistent and win 14. But like, I just don't know how that happens. How he plays good and they don't win a lot of games.
The thing that hurts him, too, is you're 100% right, but you can't tell a fan base that after they won 14 games.
100, exactly.
So
it's not going to feel good to win 10 games after you win 14.
Correct.
No matter what.
No, if 10, I think 10's a little bit better, but if they win 9, they're going to ask for the guy's head.
I guess if you win the division,
They're not going to
at
ask
10,
for his head.
Yeah, they are.
I don't know about that, man. I get what you guys are saying, and expectations are high for a 14-win team, but like, it's a rookie quarterback. Like,
Doesn't
you
matter.
have to, and I get it. Like, hey, Sam Darnold can win 14 games. Why can't he win 10? I can hear it already.
It's not
fair,
only
man.
that, there was no, like Matt was saying, there was no drop-off on the roster. If you want to say corner was a drop-off, their corners weren't that good last year to begin with.
Right.
So, like, if the Vikings falter, everyone is going to look at J.J. McCarthy because everything else has remained the same.
That's fair. I just, man,
no, exactly.
to expect
It's
a
like-
rookie QB to
or
come in and
gotten
win
better.
14 games
The
like you did
interior
last
O-line's
year
gotten
is
better.
tough.
Yeah, they're a better team this
exactly.
year.
It's,
and there's
it should
no
be a
reason,
fun year.
Like I get he's a rookie, but they have no excuse not to win 12 games. And if they don't, it's going to be because of him.
We'll see. Yeah, but
it's going to
everything's
be hard
riding
to
on
look
him.
anywhere else for sure. All right, on to the third place finisher in the division. I believe they were 1-5 in division. That's tough. We didn't go over who's the most important non-QB for the 2025 Vikings because, like, it's that's what it is.
Yeah.
Moran, what are we most excited for the 2025 Packers?
Edgerrin Cooper.
This guy just loves him some edge, man. Loves edging.
I think
So
he's gonna take the next step. That's all. Like, I know you guys are probably sick of hearing about the guy, and
No.
you want me to be more colorful with my answers, but I'm going to say it with my chest. Edgerrin Cooper is going to be the reason we win.
Should we be doing a sprinkle on Edgerrin Cooper Defensive Player of the Year?
No, because when Micah Parsons on our team, there's going to too much to go around.
I got you.
So
That makes sense.
Ron's dreaming right now. He thinks they're going to get Micah Parsons, and that Edgerrin Cooper is going to cement himself as the league's like top linebacker. And then he woke up.
Yeah, Miro. That a baby. I love that for you. All right, Moran. Your biggest worry, when you lie your head down on your satin 600 count sheets, what's keeping you up about the 2025 Packers? What are we worried? Gosh, this could be a problem.
It's our corners. I like our cornerback room, but one injury is going to be an issue. I'm worried about Bo Melton. He made the roster today as a corner. I think he's good, but I don't know if he's ready to fill in for an injury. So it's the corners. It's that simple.
Okay. So corner depth, basically.
Pretty much, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And then as far as Moran, the most important non-QB for 2025, I'm also, just because, I'm the host. I can do whatever I want. I'm taking Edgerrin Cooper off of the page as well. Most important non-Jordan Love, non-Edgerrin Cooper Packer for 2025 is who?
Thank you, Matt.
Can I give you like a twofold answer and not just one player?
Sure.
Yeah, of course.
It's the front seven. If we don't put pressure on the quarterback, we're not doing anything this year.
So Lucas Van Ness would be up there because we
Rashawn
need,
Gary.
Rashawn Gary would be up there.
Yeah, and as of tomorrow, one of those guys won't be on our roster, so we'll see what happens.
You think so?
Because they'll be traded to Dallas for Micah Parsons.
But they're not valuable, man. Like, Rashawn Gary's valuable. I'll say that. Lucas Van Ness has no value if we're talking Micah Parsons.
He does. He has a rookie contract, and they have yet to see what they have in him.
What do you mean they've yet to see what they have? He's got 2 years of game time.
Ryan, he has like a combined 80 snaps.
Why is that?
Because we never rush rookies in Green Bay. Edgerrin Cooper is an anomaly.
I don't know if that's true, man. I think if Lucas Van Ness was any good, he'd play. I think it's that simple.
Yeah, if you could get to the quarterback, you'd probably be out there. Is my guess.
You guys
as well.
aren't sacking the quarterbacks left and right. Like, he's not behind a bunch of all-stars. Like,
go see how we started Rashawn Gary's career off.
Which also makes no sense. Like,
that's what we do.
All right, if you say so.
It don't make no sense.
It don't.
All right, Moran. And to close us out on our Packers preview, what does a successful season look like for the Packers in 2025?
Winning the division and winning a Super Bowl.
So, I knew Moran was going to do this.
I was going to say winning the division.
It's got to be winning the division first, right? Like,
we don't hang division banners. They do in Ford Field, and when we won the Super Bowl, we didn't win the division. So I don't really give a fuck about the division.
But
Excuse my language.
You just answered winning the division.
I did, but we can also win a Super Bowl and not win a division. We've done that.
This is true. But
know
the
what the
division obviously matters to you.
If it came down to it, you'd rather win the Super Bowl than the division, but
the Packers,
based on our playoff games at home lately, I think I'd rather play on the road.
Oh no. Okay, listen.
Just being real.
Listen. Matt mentioned the division record earlier. The Packers were one lucky play away from going 0-6 in the NFC North, which includes the Chicago Bears. Last time I checked.
It's tough to call it lucky because they did scout the shit out of that blocked field goal.
Okay, whatever. I mean, 1-5 isn't good either, right? Winning the division
not great.
Has to be the first step. And hey, if you happen to win a Super Bowl next year, awesome. But you guys have to take the North back from us. 6 or 7 games against the Packers have been wins lately for us. So
rather than the division, I'll give you that we need to get over the Lions' bugaboo. But I'm not worried. I don't really care about the division. I'm more focused on let's put BTA next week and just dominate.
That's either belts or boots to asses for those unfamiliar.
Yeah.
Shout out The
belt.
Rock.
Yeah, we like the belt around here. It's like what we've been giving the Packers for the last 3 years.
That's fine, bro.
Got him.
The
Got
Lions'
him.
Super Bowl is Green Bay. Our Super Bowl is the Super Bowl.
No, it's not. But here, can we offer another answer to the question?
I thought this was the Packers.
It was. No, I'm going to follow up question. Matt, how did you phrase the question before? What's a successful season look like?
That was my answer. Yes.
Okay.
Or
Give
my
me the
question.
most important Packers player to have that successful season.
I can't say Cooper.
No. There's another one we're missing that we haven't even talked about yet.
Can I offer one that I
Yes,
think
Matt,
is just
please.
massive? I think it has to be Matthew Golden.
Oh, that's not where I was going with it, but all right.
Like, I just think, assuming we're not talking about Jordan Love, like, because obviously
That's
Jordan
who I was
Love
talking
is
about, but-
vitally important.
Yes.
We're not.
kind of, like-
We talked about we're not mentioning quarterbacks. That's why I never mentioned.
Okay.
Exactly. But as far as for me, when I look at the Packers and I'm like, what do the Packers need for me to look at them and be like, oh shit, this is a problem? It's Matthew Golden just being unbelievable. And everybody else in their receiver room being able to like slide down a peg because of it. Like if Romeo Doubs is just a guy and Jaden Reed's kind of like a gadget Debo
Yep.
and, Matthew Golden looks like an alpha,
Yep.
So-
we might have some problems.
So can I counter that? And I don't want to argue or anything, but we've had that alpha and we didn't do nothing. So that's why I don't like putting a receiver there. Matthew Golden's very important, but we had Devontae Adams. So if Matthew Golden is Devontae Adams, does that mean we're gonna? I don't think that's gonna get us a Super Bowl. I think a pass rusher.
I mean, you guys didn't not go to the Super Bowl because of Devontae Adams.
Right.
You didn't go to the Super Bowl because you couldn't score points in the playoffs and your
Because
special
you had no one
teams
else
was
other than
atrocious.
Devontae Adams, too. Like, you guys refused to take T.
That's
Higgins
fair.
for some reason. So
That's fair.
Matt's absolutely 100% right. Like, he's our Packers' J.J. McCarthy. If Matthew Golden ends up
Exactly.
being a
I
really,
don't
really
agree
great
with that.
player, then I am so much more worried about Green Bay than I am right now. Like, honestly, and we have been your bugaboo. Green Bay just doesn't scare me. Like, I'm not. I was terrified of Green Bay my entire life, so I know the feeling very well. I was familiar with it for
37
30 years.
37 minutes and 23 seconds. Just remembering that in my head.
Okay, yeah, come back to it, make your edit, whatever you want to do. I'm not scared of them. I'm not scared of Jordan Love because I don't even know if he's the
37
guy.
minutes and 38
All right, you
seconds.
better stop listing numbers when I'm talking. I'm not scared of Jordan Love. I'm scared of Josh Jacobs. Like, he's scary to me. That's a player. But if Matthew Golden takes that next step, Jordan Love and him become a lot more scary to me. And it's like, okay, damn, now we have a problem. Like, it just...
Yeah,
I don't
no, I
even
hear
consider
you.
this shit talk. I'm just being honest.
You realize when I
am
come
scared of the Packers.
you realize when I come back Monday after we beat you guys, I'm going to be wearing a shirt that says I'm not scared of Jordan Love.
It's not
Ryan
going to
Abou
happen.
Hassan.
Ron, with all due respect, you said the same thing twice last year, and you left
That's fine.
disappointed in the rain.
That's fine.
That was quite a game to go to, by the way, Matt.
If you own a t-shirt shop out there and can turn around t-shirts quick, hit us up in the DMs. Murad may need to speak with you after week 1.
Hey, so here's the thing. If we win, I'm making a shirt that says, I'm not scared of the Green Bay Packers. I'm just not.
That's fine.
Are you going to include "I'm just not" in the shirt? Because I think that would be funny. I'm just not.
Shrug,
just
like
not.
me, just like, hey, I'm not.
I'm just not. As far as the Bears, we can get into the Bears a little bit. I can kind of just run through if you guys want to like jump in at any time.
Yeah.
Call me an idiot, ask me what's up. What am I most excited for? Caleb Williams and a Ben Johnson offense. I want to see what this looks like. I want to see, if this preseason training camp drinking from the fire hose, like we took Caleb number 1 overall. He was a no-brainer pick. We hired the no-brainer coach. Like, is it going to work? How long is it going to take? It could be bumpy initially, but I'm hoping we get there. Also kind of excited for, a Dennis Allen defense dialing up some pressure. I haven't seen any exotic blitzes in a long time, so excited to see that. What's keeping me up at night? I mean, how much time do you have? Like, what? You know, who's going to be our pass rusher opposite of Montez Sweat? Is Dayo Odengbo any good? Who's going to play left tackle? Is Caleb Williams good? I don't know. All this stuff is keeping me up at night.
So, question for you. Second week of January rolls around. You got your feet up, and you're like, damn, that was the year. And obviously, we're not going to say Super Bowl because I'm not going to allow you to do that. But what gets you there? Like, what gets you excited?
If I leave this season being like, I know we have the right quarterback and the right head coach, whether we won 7 games, but basically, like, if progress looks like this going up, I think it's a good season. If we start out 0-5 and then, like, we, just all of a sudden something clicks in week 7 and we're just like, we come on and we come up a little short, we win 7-8 games, but I'm like, if we have that would be what, Ryan, the 2022 Lions season, I'm feeling great heading into next year. I'm feeling like, okay, this took a little bit. It's a complicated system. Wheels up for 2026.
And I was literally going to mention the Lions team that you just mentioned when you were talking about that. That's exactly the season that you need. Like,
yeah,
when we started that year by week 6, we had people questioning Dan Campbell. We had people questioning Brad Holmes. Like,
yep.
It was not going well. We weren't sure that they were the guys. We weren't sure that Jared Goff was the guy. All you're really looking for is reassurance right now. You don't need a ring right now. You need your quarterback to be the guy. And it's crazy. When you were talking, I'm thinking Jared Goff is literally the only quarterback in this division who's sitting here today we know is that dude. And Jordan Love is... I would challenge any Packers fan to say that you feel great about having Jordan Love as your quarterback the next 6 years. You feel great about it. Like not a worry in your mind.
Challenge accepted.
See, I think that's disingenuous, bro. I think after last year, you have to ask the question.
That's Ryan's word of the day.
Hey, I'm hearing it a lot.
Ryan, while I agree with your point, I also don't think it's out of the realm of possibilities that come the conclusion of 2025, Lions fandom is like, man, Jared Goff, he didn't quite look the same without Ben Johnson and Frank Ragnow. I like Jared Goff. I just think the possibility is there. He's not Josh Allen. He's not Mahomes. He's not, Joe Burrow, which, breaking news, whatever. But I just don't think it's I think it's possible that you're like, oh, man, that went worse than I was anticipating.
Matt, respectfully, though, I've heard the same comment the time before the year started for the past 3 years. Like, is Jared Goff the guy? That conversation is just out the window for me. He continues to prove it.
I'm just saying he lost.
It was proven right against the Commanders.
People.
He lost the coordinator, bro. Is John Morton really going to be that much of a drop off? I
feel like Ryan, you could argue Jared Goff lost the 2 most important people in his success. Frank Ragnow and Ben Johnson. I'm not saying that's 100% true. Sure. But your center is invaluable when you're a QB.
Okay, so let me just pose the question. If Jared Goff comes out this year and throws 35 touchdowns, 4,500 yards, 9 picks, 100 quarterback rating, with losing Ben Johnson and Frank Ragnow, is he that dude finally? Can we just stop this conversation?
No.
What's it going to take? Does it take the ring?
100%. 100% yes for me.
No. It takes showing up when everything's not perfect in a Commanders playoff game. That's what it takes.
Ron, there was no beating the Commanders. I don't care how well Jared Goff played that day. All
right,
there wasn't. Did he play well? No.
It was
we have won if he played better?
It was a one-possession game in the third quarter, and he was playing like shit. What are you talking about?
It was not going well, Ron.
Oh, okay.
It just wasn't.
That's the way to defend Jared Goff now. It wasn't going well.
We couldn't stop them. You know that helpless feeling when you're watching a football game and you just know they're going to score? We could not stop them.
Moran, think about the Colin Kaepernick games. That's what happened.
Yeah, but the Colin Kaepernick game, correct. We couldn't stop Colin Kaepernick, but Aaron Rodgers was struggling against that defense. Jared Goff was struggling against the Commanders.
I mean,
it's not like Jared Goff played well.
It all kind of goes together. And for some reason, we didn't run the ball the way we should have against the worst run D in the league. Like, it just wasn't like, okay, we lost Ben Johnson, but was he perfect? No. Like, he cost us in the San Fran game. We
Ryan,
talked about this too.
You guys didn't run the ball well because you guys were covered. You guys were being covered with one-on-one because no one was scared of Jared Goff.
Okay. Look.
All right.
We're not here to talk about the Commies game, okay? It happened. It's over, whatever.
Okay.
All I'm saying is if Jared Goff comes out and balls this year, he's going to shut a lot of people up even more. But shout out to the Black Bear podcast on the live stream right here. They think, and quote, Caleb is that dude. Matt,
God,
what's it going to take for you to say Caleb is that dude?
I just need him to play good. Like, he could very well be that.
That's good podcast right there. Just play better.
But people who are like, oh my God, I'm for sure Caleb is the guy. Like, I think that's disingenuous to call back to Ryan's word.
Hey.
Like, he was in a terrible situation and he played decent and he looked okay. But for you to be like, I have no doubt Caleb Williams is a top 6 QB in the league, or, you know, he's a guy you can win because of. I think that's pie in the sky. I don't think you can say that. Could he be that? Could he be that after week 7? You could feel differently? Absolutely. But he's not there right now.
Is there any way the Bears are good this year with Caleb as a game manager?
Define good, like 9 wins?
No, like them making the playoffs and Caleb Williams has 19 touchdowns and 10 picks.
I mean, I don't think so. Their defense needs to carry, and I don't think that's going to happen.
Yeah, it's tough to see that path.
Okay.
Yeah.
Most of our resources are poured in on the offensive side. I think the defense is going to be fun. I don't think it's going to be like, I mean, and like crazy stuff can happen. Turnovers and touchdowns on defense, like barring some like crazy outlier season, that's tough for me to see. Like, I think he needs to elevate teammates around him and play, like, bring guys up with him for that to happen.
And honestly, like, if I'm a Bears fan, I'm miserable, for one. But 2, like, I drafted Caleb number 1 to be that dude. Like,
exactly.
You can't be a game manager as the first overall pick. Like, Alex Smith, going back to him, was fine. But, like, you didn't draft him to be fine.
There's a Jared Goff in here joke somewhere.
They won't talk about that, though.
That's disingenuous. Let's move on.
Oh, my God, bro.
And then my most important non-QB for the 2025 Bears, I'll probably say, like, a combination of Dio Odengbo and Jalen Johnson. I don't know what's going on with Jalen Johnson. Ben Johnson was asked about him today. It just... I don't know what it is, but the vibes are kind of weird. I think it won't be an issue if Dio Odengbo is a great pass rusher because pass rush will alleviate some secondary concerns, but my spidey sense is up a little bit on Jalen Johnson, and I don't love it. We got a little bit extra time here, boys. I want to play a game. You guys want to play a game?
100%.
Go, Jigsaw.
All right, Ryan. We're going to start with you. I'm going to ask you a question. I want a one-word answer. The word is win or loss. Moran, I need you to count these wins in real time. Week 1 at Packers.
As usual, win.
Week 2 at home against the Bears.
Win.
Week 3 at Ravens.
Loss.
Week 4 home against the Browns.
Win.
Week 5 at the Bengals.
Win.
Week 6 at the Chiefs.
Win.
Week 7
Golf
at
owns
home
Mahomes.
against Tampa.
Man, Tampa plays us tough all the time. I'll say loss.
That's Monday night.
Yep.
Week 8 bye. Week 9 at home against the Vikings.
Win.
Week 10 at the Commanders.
Oh, man. That's circled on everyone's schedule. Win.
Week 11 at Philly.
Loss.
Week 12 against your dark horse New York Giants at home.
Win, but it'll be closer than you think.
Week 13, Thursday night at home against the Packers.
Is that win?
Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Thanksgiving. Win.
Oh, that is.
Yep.
Week 4. Oh, Cowboys or Lions Packers Thanksgiving. That is fun.
Yeah.
Week 14 at home against the Cowboys.
Win.
Week 15 at the Rams.
Loss.
Week 16 at home against Pittsburgh.
Win.
Week 17 at the Vikings.
I'll say that's a loss.
Week 18 at home against at the Bears.
Win. What do we got?
Are you sure? It's going to be cold. Jared Goff, small hands. How many wins
that's
we
okay.
got, Moran?
He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
So 12-5,
Yeah.
Ryan, is your official. I didn't let you prepare season
fine.
prediction
All playoff teams we lost
for
to,
the
kind of.
Lions. All right, now, Ryan, get your counting out here. It's loading, Moran. Just stick with me, bro.
Good
Stick
podcasting.
with me. Okay. Week 1 at home against the Lions.
Win.
Week 2 at home against the Commanders.
Win.
Week 3 at the Browns.
Win.
Week 4 at the Cowboys.
Loss.
Ooh. Into a week 5 bye. Week 6 at home against the Bengals.
Win.
Week 7 at the Cardinals.
Win.
Week 8 at Pittsburgh. Shout out Rakan.
Yeah, let's forget.
Loss.
Week 9 at home against Carolina.
Win.
Week 10 at home against the Eagles.
Win.
Week 11 at the Giants.
Win.
Week 12 at home against the Vikings.
Win.
Week 13 at the Lions.
Loss.
Week 14 at home against the Bears.
Win.
Week 15 at the Broncos. Ooh, that's a tough one.
Loss.
Week 16 at the Bears.
Win.
Week 17 at home against the Ravens.
Win.
And week 18 at the Vikings.
Loss because it's not going to matter.
Okay, I like that. Ryan, give it to us. What do we got?
Ryan also has the Packers winning 12 games.
Ooh,
And on the
baby.
way to that,
That's
beating
fun,
the
boys.
Eagles, the Commanders, and there was one other really good one in there at the end.
The Ravens.
The Ravens, yep. Wow. Okay.
All right,
I guess the
can
Packers won the
somebody
best
do
team.
this with me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me pull
I'll
it up.
pull it up.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, so I got it. Week 1 at home against the Vikings on Monday night. I'm going to say win. God damn it. Week 2 at the Lions. I'm going to say loss.
Wait, can I read it?
Week...
Yeah,
Yeah,
let
yeah,
Ryan
yeah.
read it.
Okay, hang on. Let me...
Oh my God, bro! I already have it up.
Well, you weren't stepping in. All right, here we go.
Okay, go
Let's
ahead.
start over, okay? Week 1,
Ron,
Vikings.
you got the count?
hold on. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, week
Win.
1 at the Vikings. Or, I'm sorry, in Chicago against the Vikings.
Win.
Week 2 at the Lions.
Ben Johnson revenge game, but loss.
Week 3, Dallas at home.
I like the Cowboys this year. I'm going to say loss.
Okay. Week 4 at the Raiders.
I'm going to say win, but it's close.
Week 6 after a bye at the Commanders.
I'm going to say this is when our season starts to turn, and I'm going to say win.
Okay. Week 7 against the Saints at home.
Loss.
Okay. Week 8, Bears Ravens on the road.
Loss.
Week 9 at the Bengals.
Loss.
You guys have a tough road schedule. What is this, week 9?
Week 10.
Week 10, home against the Giants.
I'll say win.
Okay. Week 11, on the road against Minnesota.
I'll say loss.
Week 12, at home against Pittsburgh.
Win.
Okay. Week 13, Bears Eagles on the road.
Loss.
Okay. Week 14, Bears Packers in Green Bay.
Caleb Williams has never lost in Lambeau. That's a win.
I I feel like that's why Matt brought this whole conversation up, just to say that.
Literally.
Week 15, Cleveland at Chicago.
Win.
Okay. Week 16, Packers Bears in Chicago.
Loss.
Week 17, Bears at San Fran.
Loss.
And finally, Week 18, Lions in Chicago.
Win. It's cold. Jared Goff can't play in the cold.
I thought he broke that actually a while ago, but we won't talk about it.
He might have, but not in my head. Shout out to Jason, who has a 0 in his name, probably because he has 0 friends, 0 football knowledge here, just a bunch of casuals. Shout out to you, Jason.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in.
listening, my
Yeah,
guy.
thanks, Jason.
Crazy how on a random Tuesday night that you would listen to someone that doesn't know anything about sports.
Yeah.
Moran, how did I do on my prediction? How many wins I got?
So you have 8, but I think I missed a win. So I think you had 9 wins.
So I'm at 8-9 or 9-8, which is
Yeah.
right where I want to be.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
That's not where
All
you
right,
want to be.
boys.
That's melancholy.
He's been saying 9.
That's right where
he's
I
been-
want to be.
Okay.
8,
He's
9,
been-
9, and 8.
He's literally been saying 9 wins, 8 wins all year.
I mean, when you're back-to-back division champs, your standards are just a little bit higher. That bar's...
Yeah, like winning 15 games and losing your first playoff game at home.
Hey, 1-5 in the
Where each
division
ticket-
sounds good, too, yeah.
Where each ticket costs $4,000.
That is
All right.
crazy.
Before the Abelhosen boys get into a fist fight here on air, tune in next week. We're each going to pick our division winners, our Super Bowl winners. We're going to kind of do a full league preview, see who everyone likes. And until then,
As always, may your Kool-Aid stay blue.
And your head stay cheesy.
ooh, duh, Bears. Only 9 days.
Thanks
See
for
you soon.
tuning in.